Felisa paneled up on iCreep's behalf yet? Seriously, where the fuck is her panel at for this woman that has stanced her fucking name and put a tat on her? Alicia Wilson, where you at? Where the fuck are you? Flabby, Felisa, tomatoes. Why do y'all... I mean, seriously. iCreep went hard for Flabby. iCreep went as hard for Flabby as she goes for Felisa, right? But there's also somebody else behind that page. There's a few people behind that page.
What are we on, like?
I know, Organic, she did.
Day 3.
But
anybody heard?
She said last night she stands for iCreep in Blaze's live. She ain't done shit for iCreep. Where's her panel? You know why? Oh, I think iCreep has been on the fence. But I think right now she's trying to decide which side of the fence she really wants to be on. Not realizing that she's in bigger trouble than either side of the fence. Well, I don't know if she's in bigger trouble than Felisa Apple Sticks and Caramel Wax. I don't know. Depends. But she can get off of whatever's gonna happen quicker than they can, because she gonna sing. iCreep is going to sing.
Flabby. Good evening, Nikki Stark. No.
Exactly, Brooklyn. Exactly. I see you too, Selby.
Nobody's heard from Flabby.
When did I figure it out? I'm still figuring it out. I will never tell. Never.
Has anybody reached out to Flabby?
Well, the only person she trusts on this app is Tanya DeWitt. Well, Tanya DeWitt got a lot of that money, and she said that last night, too.
Okay.
I figured out that voice. I figured that out. That Flabby Patty's voice. Can't miss a beat with that one. No matter how you disguise it.
We doing good on this. The lights real good.
Right, go sing like Whitney. And you know, Whitney put that shit right down. Like Whitney at the Super Bowl, she about to sing. This is about the longest intro. Oh, he's building a room. Okay. When you gonna tell us about that, the voice? You gonna be nice today? Famous last words. Famous last words.
Oh, you had seen him. Okay. Yeah, how dog you seen Smokey over here? No. No, you ain't seen him over here.
Speaking of which, Smokey and Kappa sitting in a tree. She ain't say she was married on that live last evening.
A lot of new people in here. Where y'all
She
come
ain't
from?
start out with that. She entertained Smokey.
Like, where y'all be coming from? And Laura, y'all never come in and say nothing. Just be sitting there.
Not everybody's gonna speak like this.
He said he's not leaving the hat. Why would he leave the
She
hat?
likes what I don't care. Oh, let me make a coffee.
Smokey ain't did nothing. Not that I'm aware of.
What's your
I
goal?
support his friend. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh my gosh.
Man. All right, so in my last live, I don't know if y'all saw that Mama Coco had DM'd me the I Creep black. Well, what I asked for, Mama Coco, and I Creep from I Creep was, what is the name of the organization for your school that gives out money to black TikTok creators? Now, what I got wasn't that at all. That's not what I was sent. And Mama Coco, you sent it. I don't know if you knew what that was or if you read the article. And yes, I read all the articles. I read all of them. But this isn't what I asked for. But again, I remember you posting this last year. Well, sometime last year or when it was brought up. You posted this saying this is how you raise money for black TikTok creators. But you and I know this is not what this is at all. And I understand now why you got so nervous about when I started bringing up nonprofit organizations. But again, this isn't what I asked for. So I'll ask again. Because again, I can't find this program in any school in Atlanta, Georgia. Now again, this is me. This isn't Polisa. I'm not going to speak on how Polisa feels about it. But why did you... So, I agree. I know you are young. And at young ages, we make mistakes because we don't think about the consequences ahead of us. And I want to believe that in you. What's up, Smoke? Did you mean to come up here?
I don't want to listen to Smoke.
Take a break. I don't know why. Why everybody can't do that? Why can't everybody?
Hey, Chili. Long time. Hey, thanks for sliding. Hey, I'm on my phone.
It's really not that hard. And I don't blame Smokey for supporting I-Creep. I don't. But again, I'm not here to lie on nobody. I-Creep, you started this whole domino effect. And I told you because I do believe, I absolutely know you already consigned, you had access to that Flappy page. And I do believe you were reading those text messages and everything else that was on that Flappy page as well, along with chasing pillows. Petty's information and everybody else's information in there. You saw that. Because you helped. And again, I ask you again. Nah, Miss Mama Coco is the one that sent me this.
Interesting. Because if y'all remember last year, Mama Coco was the one who came in the comment section of my live and said all that shit about Polisa as far as, well, she said Alicia. So she came in to do the comment chaos. And speaking of which, comment chaos, Slices. You didn't ask me, what is it she said? Or they said, hold on. I asked if she didn't think it was weird that a married woman gave her $13,000 without her wife knowing. See, here's where if you listened, then you'd be able to apply logic or, common sense. 13,000 over 9 months. And she said in the beginning, her wife knew that she initially gave me a loan, a payment, a gift, or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it out there. I don't care what you call it. So it wasn't 13,000 in a bulk that she gave me behind her wife's back, like you were trying to, That's why I said you were in my comments, the comment chaos, because you've been in my lives for a lot of times. So you knew it was 13,000 over 9 months. And now you hopping all the way, hopping around, right? Yeah, I know who that is too.
Okay. This is. Tell these people the truth. I don't even want to do this. This is why I'm not putting it on my green screen. I'm not doing none of that. You need to tell these people the truth. You done showed it to me, basically. And what I'm not getting, right? The whole situation, this whole thing. Because, Tanya, it took me 5 seconds to see this shit. As much as you've been saying all this stuff about iCreep, but you couldn't figure this out?
Now, truth seekers, how long have I been saying what I've been saying? How long have I been saying what I've been saying? Right? How long have I been saying? But see, police had your whole spine, So, I mean, you wasn't paying attention, just like you don't pay attention to a lot of shit. That is not a me problem. That is a you problem. That is a motherfucking you problem. Oh, I like this one. Thank you. It's one of the reasons I stopped having iCreep in my space. One of the reasons. But no. Yeah, Sobe's in here. I don't care. But me? Now.
Because Tanya.
How did I even get in this conversation? Like, how did this, Well, let me tell you how it happened. See, what had happened was, it wasn't there. And what happened was, she did one of her little hack things and made it appear. That's what she did. I'm going to reach out to that non-for-profit. Because here's another thing. She posted this video that was posted in connection with this post with the, what is it? The Healing Something Ministries, whatever the fuck it is. The video you post, is that the same stack that Watch Me Scam TVs had? Are y'all just passing around faux stacks? Trying to front like you got all this money, but then you come to the app and you get mad, Watch Me Scam TVs, because other people in your panel are getting gifts more than you. I know it's always my fault. I'm not like, why doesn't anybody ask the motherfuckers that was at the Airbnb alone to run their DMs? They don't want to. They don't have to. They run whatever they want. Don't at me, bro. I don't know who you're talking to. An Illuminati llama? I think not. You better get back over there with your massa. I think not. They came back in on
5 seconds to see this shit. As much as you've been saying all this stuff about eye creep, but you couldn't figure this out? That looks weird to me.
You know what else looked weird to you, but you did nothing about? And then now look, see what's happening? It looks weird to you about all this because this happened and it looked weird to you, but you didn't want to say nothing about it back then. And you know what else? Apple sticks and caramel dicks. Their DMs to those minors looked weird to you. That's the word you used, weird. And we're going to find out about that too. So far, OTM, Blaze proves OTM, not lying, check. And iCreep has lied on me many times. Check. Probably as many times as she lied that you were counting off.
Did you read any of those articles? The same article over and over again with just different edits in it?
iCreep and police.
Did you?
That's her mentee.
Or was you waiting for me to do it? And you helped set off this chain of events.
Now, do tell, Mr. Dodson, how did I set off this chain of events? Woo! How did I set off this chain of events?
Did you?
No.
Or was you waiting for me to do it? And you helped set off this chain of events.
He gonna blame his realization on me. The date has been in front of him the whole time. But it is now my fault because he just realized, oh, this shit is for real. Or is it? Is that what this live was about? Because at this point, I believe every one of y'all are on script. Or off script, because it's a real bad script. It's a real bad... These scripts. Now, there's some truth in some of these scripts. Because iCreep absolutely be hacking shit. And I've been said this. You can lead a horse to water, I know. Motherfucker been over there dehydrated for a year. So police is sucking the water, the life right out of his ass. Well, and she can't even panel up right.
How could you do this?
Where is iCreep? I mean, where is Flabby and where is Police? I mean, I bet you. And then where's the other Flabby? Because there's multiple Flabbies. Well, I know where two of them are. I know where two Flabbies are.
You didn't need me.
I sure didn't. Whew.
Right in front of it. But iCreep, if you told Mama Coco to send that to me, and you're saying that your nonprofit organization is a homeless shelter. It's basically a homeless...
Okay, so let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about that. Because Mama Coco, Blaze was very specific in his live in what he asked. The context was very specific. So why, Mama Coco, did you send what you sent to Blaze? And, like, we all want to know. Because Mama Coco ain't spoke either. She got so much to say any other time. But when it's time about, what is she, just like the delivery person? She's the mule? Is that what she is? She's on oxygen. She's on her last few breaths. Why y'all go send her out into the jungle like this? To hand deliver that shit and put it in the comments. Hey, Nene. Why did y'all do that? And then Portia comes in and says, no, it was me, I looked it up too, and I took it to iCreep, and iCreep didn't say anything. She really didn't say anything. Hold on, we gonna get to it.
Doctor, they don't raise money for no black college students.
So, but why did they send that? Why did y'all send that as proof of anything? Because the video that's on that shit, that's not even something they would post. That's a fucking hashtag redirect.
Okay, Smoke. Got you, bro.
Surface level hacking.
I don't want to go down this rabbit hole no more with you. Because I'm disappointed in you. And when I'm telling you I know everything, I mean everything.
Ooh, my coffee.
You out here. These are federal crimes, man. These are federal crimes. I agree.
Look, what it is with this? Let's get hot, like steaming hot.
Everybody in here that runs a non-profit organization. Anybody in here runs a non-profit organization? I would just like you to come up and answer a question for me. Just one person. If
Right,
I can get
Coyote.
If you have a 501c.
Not to me, Chili. He doesn't sound sad to me. At all. Like, nah, he doesn't sound happy. I'm not saying that.
Okay, Miss Powerful Sis. Then, okay. You have a 501c. Is that correct?
Just sounds... Oh no. Not...
If so, I would like to ask you, can you give out cash donations?
It sounds like police have sent him to the front line with this. That's what it sounds like to me. I know Blaze. I know what he sounds like when he's really upset, really mad. This don't sound like that.
Or does it have to be in a form of a check?
Especially giving grace or respectability to someone who is accusing him of being a predator. That if she said some things, people would think he's a predator. That they've tried to set him up in being all these egregious things, right? Even Kappa over there calling rapey and then minimizing rapey to something like Polisa did. We sometimes say rape when they just be all over you, and here's Kappa over here saying rapey. They're all mingling. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. All I care about is the businesses, the shit that I found out. And that's what I'm digging on. That's what I'm researching. That's what I'm submitting. Y'all keep your scripts. Keep your scripts.
You're not supposed to. You're supposed to keep. You got no saying shoulda, coulda, woulda. You're right.
Oh, shit.
And again,
Oh, I'm about to die.
so are you allowed under a 501c records and keep bank records? It should be a business account that has issues check from. Exactly. Would you be allowed to give up donations through TikTok as gifts under a 501c? You Googled it and it says, yes, you can give money. Send me a screenshot of that, Portia.
Google it. Send me that, Portia. What I tell you. And when police makes a grand entrance.
Hey, sis.
Ain't it weird how, it's weird how Blaze gets up there to speak, not on police's behalf, but on police's behalf for our creep. Like, this is definitely a police strategy. This is definitely a police strategy.
I know it's no, but I want to see.
That Debbie, oh, long time no see. Usually over on that Eb Not Ready side. Are you a I Speak supporter? Exact. She do be showing up epic timing.
I'm not looking forward to this. Sorry. All right. Donate to an individual. Yes, 501c nonprofit can give money to individuals provided individuals falls under the primary demographic and nonprofit assistance, and the donation falls within your organization's mission as declared to the IRS.
Okay, so I don't even want to really go over this because this has to do with something that's not related to, if anything, she hacked that website and tagged that information. Something you can go in and add and remove if you have access to it. But that doesn't even really matter. That does not matter. That post, even the timing on, like, it's all suspect because that post, the way that post was all done up, that's all suspect. I don't give a shit about that though. What I do care about, because it's being overlooked, is it wasn't 2021 that she was on this app throwing money away. Like, well, not throwing it away, but where did the money come from? Because it didn't come from her. She said in that post on the September, her HBCU peers, which is that live, which is when, No Cry Zone was talking about how much money that iCreep was, kicking out for gifts and shit. And then I seen with my own eyes her gifting police are crazy. Like, she got it, but where is it coming from? Because that's this year, and you're not in school. And matter of fact, let's talk about how you got to school, right? Because you were doing, everything was good while you were online classes. And you had it good for a while. Then what happened? Then, Polisa, you know what happened, right? Yeah, you do. You know what happened when she had to go back to school. Or did you go back to school?
Mm-hmm. To read this last line. Okay? I want you to read this last line portion.
Yeah, I don't care about this.
This is fed time.
This whole fucking
down. And then I think they just
it's just a lot of scripted shit going on. I mean, real scripted, like people's husbands and wives are involved scripted shit. That's how fucking fucked up this shit is, y'all. And in the midst of all that, you got motherfuckers opening up businesses to funnel money. I know a lot of people who are on IEPs that are very tech savvy. That I know a lot of gifted people that are more tech savvy than the average. I was on an IEP. Well, it wasn't called an IEP back then. But yeah, my son was on an IEP, and he is a beast on the computer. It has nothing to do with that. She said Blaze ain't one of them. Blaze is very good with the computer, actually. And I was behind the scenes working with him, so I do know that how tech savvy he is on the computer and what he has access to. Blaze can't get IPs and you can't get into the USA. I don't want to get into the USA. Well, let's rephrase that. I can get into the USA. There's that. Am I allowed by a white system, the Constitution? No, I'm not. But now, as far as like, what is it you said? Blaze can't get IPs. Y'all still aren't listening, and this is part of the problem. Blaze never said that he can get IPs or that he was getting IPs. When you are matching data maps, you don't have to gain access to the IP without getting data. There is levels to it, levels to security, levels to data mapping. And that's why I can't. You can believe, y'all believe whatever the fuck y'all want to believe. Do that. Yeah, they are. IPs are very helpful. They help my son a lot. It is legal. There are software programs that you can buy to data map. So it's Sheltering Grace. That's what it's called. I gotta check on something with this. I don't reach out to this. Let's see. Mm-mm. See, here's the thing. When I listen to everybody across the app, there's no matter, there's going to be some inflation to it, but there's truth in there, and that's what you got to figure out. But it's just the same thing as if you're researching something. You can Google it, but then you got to research that, and then you got to research that, and then you got to research that. That's the same thing. But let's not make any mistakes about it. There are people that are on this app that have longevity in these dynamics, not by a fluke. There's a reason there's people out there that's bothered with the information that's being said. That's real shit. Because ain't nobody making 1,000 videos for no reason. Ain't nobody getting upset like I Speak and Patrick and T. Nathan and the rest of them for no reason. There is motherfucking truth in this shit. And I know a lot of the truth. And then especially now with these new developments, like I ain't make no motherfucking Moniqueo Allen name profile for no fucking insured nomads. I didn't create no motherfucking tag on this Sheltering Grace website. But there's a data map. That's another type of data map. There's a back-end data map. And then there's front-end data map. That's why the confusion is y'all are thinking only IP and IP grab and IP snatch, because that's what Patrick and I Speak and all of them got y'all conditioned, because y'all are minions under these motherfuckers. But if you actually did some research, you realize there's front, back, and middle of a system. So it depends on how you access that system. The process to that system to gain specific information. On a very entry level, you can get pings off of character pings. Encrypted character ping. They're matching. If they're matching, then this account and this account. IP. And it's different because it's not specific to IP. Like iCreep is saying, what's the two types of IP? The two types of IP. Okay, there's static and dynamic in that context, but that's specific to broadband, right? But then there's other protocols, should I say. Your eyes wild like a crackhead, and you should go over and see Cubans. Her eyes out to the motherfucking world.
I'll have to see, I guess.
Oh, Cuban.
This is crazy. Of course. There we go. Why does it still look like that? Mama Coco sent me, this is the screenshot she sent me. Now, again, just take note to the right hand side where the logo, where it says Sheltering Grace. Now again, iCreep, you have no association with that company, with that nonprofit organization. She has no affiliation with this nonprofit organization. Where's the other article at? Why does she have to? This is the organization. See, good question. Why does she need to be affiliated with it for them to highlight her? I'm confused. Okay, so maybe you weren't here the last live. I specifically asked for what program that she is in at her school that she is giving out money through gifts on TikTok to black TikTok creators. This is what I was sent. This screenshot right here. Saying this is the article showing what organization helped her send gifts to black TikTok creators from Mama Coco. And I'm not sure she gave her consent to send this, but this is what I was sent. No, she didn't, which I said already. Mama Coco sent this to me. Okay? But the only problem with that is she definitely posted this last year saying that this is where she got the donations from, gathering up with other students in her school to give to black TikTok creators.
Yeah, here we go.
How much did you say?
I'm gonna show y'all something.
$35K, right? And this is the article to prove it, right? Just